What's going on, guys? Gil here again. I am back. I feel great. The last video I did, I was at about 80%, but today I feel 100. I feel great. My voice is back. I'm energized. I'm ready to go. I just watched the Yankee game, so Yankees lost, so I'm not thrilled about that, but we're going into game 7 and we're going to kick some butt tomorrow. So hopefully we have a good night tomorrow. Let's get into today's shave. Super excited. I'm going to be using another SMG soap. This is hot apple pie. Man, this stuff smells good. Oh, seriously. We just got back from grocery shopping earlier and we bought some apple pie, and I was sitting there having some apple pie with a cup of black coffee, and it reminded me that I have this soap that I haven't even used. I have so many soaps I still haven't used. Just reminded me to take this soap out. I've used SMG soaps before, so man, this stuff smells great. So I'm going to be using that soap with the matching aftershave, and I'm also going to be using my Rod George custom handle with what is this? The Maggard open comb, and this has a Perma-Sharp. I think it's second use on that. And then for my brush, I've had it soaking in my little coffee cup here I picked up. I think I picked this up for like 99 cents at the thrift store. So this is my custom, it's my goblet brush. Silver Tip Badger from Turn and Shave over at Milton. Oh, it smells good. I can still smell the last soap from it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but all that Badger funk is gone, so I'm going to be using that. Which kind of reminds me, and I want to go into a subject today as I'm lathering up here and getting my shave ready. Oh, smells great. I'm going to go into a subject, and I'm not going to try to rant too much. I may get a couple of dislikes, but it's just how I feel. Customer service and loyalty. Now, I've been making videos for a while, and I've had the opportunity to try a couple of different soaps. You know, I've had some custom work done from razors or brushes. I've always had very positive encounters with most of the artisans that I encounter. That being said, any product that I use and is on my shelf back here is a product that I back 100%. Either a big company like Maggard or Razor Rock, or a small company owned or ran by one person like Turn and Shave or Leo Freelot or Dean Mark Walter, Rod George. All these people I mentioned, I have their products and their customer service is phenomenal. Whenever I've contacted them, whenever I've spoken to them, they've always been more than helpful to help me out in any matter that I've had. That being said, and I won't call anybody out, but I won a raffle back in September, where in that raffle, I actually won a razor, and I won a custom brush made by an artisan. A brush for artisan which I don't even own. It would have been my first brush from him. This was back in September, about September 2nd or 3rd maybe. I could be wrong by a couple of days. But it was the beginning of September, because I remember I won the raffle, and at that time my wife was talking to me about my present for my birthday, and we spoke about getting a custom brush done by Leo. So we contacted Leo that same week that I won that raffle. That I remember for sure. Leo went ahead and got started and made my snakeskin second kind of cool. I got that probably about a week before my birthday, which was September 26th. Now this raffle that I won, the artisan said, you know, it takes about 7 or 8 days turnaround time for me to make a brush. Come up with an idea and we'll get a brush started for you. So the next day, I contacted him and I said, hey, I'm ready. I know what I want. I happen to have a challenge coin that I received from my fire department for my service. So I said, it'd be an honor if I can get that coin put into the bottom of the brush. So he said, cool, we can definitely do that. So I sent him the coin. The coin was a little too big for the brush, so he said I have to grind it down. I said, okay, no problem. Grind away, brother. Now, he didn't have the grind belt. He said he didn't have the grind belt and he needed to order it. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited. 2 weeks after that initial contact, I said, how's it going? Oh, I'm still waiting for the grind belt. I live in a remote area of the US. Okay. So I waited, and I waited. Waited another week. Hey, how's it going with the grind belt? Oh, I'm still waiting. Okay. Hey, how's it going with the grind belt? A week later. Now we're a month in. Oh, I don't know what's going on. The grind belt's not here. I'm still waiting. So I said, okay, give it another week. So I waited 5 weeks. No contact. Now keep in mind, every time we've had contact, it was me reaching out to him. Not him reaching out to me. As a customer. Me reaching out to him. Hey, I'm just following up. How's it going with the brush? Very casual. Oh, I'm still waiting. Haven't gotten anything yet. 5 weeks in. So, almost 6 weeks go in. And by this time, I don't even want the brush. So, I politely message him and say, you know what, I don't want the brush. Keep the brush, keep the razor, just send me back my coin. That's all I really care about, which is true. All I care about is the coin. I told him don't even put the coin in. If you want to finish the brush, because I'm not going to keep the brush. I'll give the brush away or send it to someone, but I can't put that brush in my cabinet. So I said, send me back my coin. I don't even care about the brush or the razor. Keep it. I just want my coin back. All you don't understand is that this isn't my real job. I have another job. I have a small child. Which I totally understand. I mean, we've all been there. I have a job. I have a small child, or had a small child. They're getting pretty big. So I said, look, I understand. I'm not saying anything about your work ethic or your personal life. All I'm saying is send me back my coin. Keep the items. We'll call it square, right? He said, no problem. I'll have it out for you the next day. He also mentioned somewhere that, oh, I'm pretty busy. So my last message to him was, you know what? I'm sorry I'm taking up your time. When you have time, send me back my coin. He said, well, I'm going to send it out in the mail with the brush. It's been a week and a half. And I've yet to see my coin, the brush, the razor, which, like I said, I don't even care about. I can care less about that brush. Honestly, I'll give it away. I'll piff it away to someone. It's probably going to be a beautiful brush. But to me, the customer service aspect of not treating the customer the way he should be treated is more important to me than the beauty of an item. This brush right here that I had made from Turn and Shave is a beautiful brush. And not only is it a beautiful brush, Milton has great customer service, as does Leo, as does Dean, and I'm sure many other artisans out there which I haven't had the opportunity to purchase from. As does this razor right here, my Rod George custom razor. All these guys have phenomenal, if not exceptional, customer service. I recommend them 120%. There's never been a time where I've contacted any of those gentlemen, Dean as well, and they haven't been able to help me out with a product issue or a product question or just a design question. And they're always on top of me, messaging me. I've never had to message any of them. So that's where I say customer service and loyalty comes in. Because when an artisan like Leo or Milton or Ron shows me that they have great customer service, and on top of that, they're great designers and produce great work, I'm going to be loyal to them. That's why I have 3 Rod George handles. I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think like 4 Turn and Shave brushes. I have 2 Leo brushes. One that he's designing for me right now. So there's another one on the way. I have another Turn and Shave brush on the way. Why? Because the way I was raised and the way I was taught is you're loyal to those who take care of you. And by take care, I mean great customer service and great products. Very few of the products that I have on my channel are given to me. Almost like 90 to 95% of my products are purchased with my own hard-earned money. Which, let me tell you, these days is very hard to earn and get. So when an artisan shows me their appreciation for my purchase by providing great customer service, what you gain is a customer for life. And if there's any way possible that I can help somebody out, I have a small channel, 200 plus subscribers. But if there's any way I can help somebody out when they ask me a question or ask me for a recommendation, these are the guys, Leo, Dean, these are the guys that I would recommend for custom work. Because my experiences with them has been phenomenal and exceptional. So when somebody asks me for a nice razor, I send them to George. When someone asks me for a nice brush, depending on the kind of work or the knot, you know, there's a couple of guys that I send them to. Because that's just the way I am. And I'm not being told to do this. The only reason why I am doing this is because their work and their skills speak for themselves. The customer service is exceptional. The work is exceptional. I mean, I just had a great shave. Rod George razor handle. Milton Turn and Shave brush. and this beautiful SMG apple pie soap. These are the kind of companies I love to stand behind. Small, American, handmade companies that have exceptional customer service. Even John from SMG, I've questioned him like, hey John, you know, what's in this soap? What's the profile? You know, or I've had a question about a razor, and John has always answered my questions when I've messaged him. So it's kind of stuff I like. And it may not matter to some people, but it matters to me. So I will not stand and put a product on my channel. It could be the most beautiful brush, razor, soap, whatever the case is in the world. But if the customer service and the way the company is ran is not something I agree with, I will never put it on my channel. Simple as that. I don't care what it is. So, lesson learned, customer service sometimes counts more than great work. You can be the best artist in the world, but if your customer service is horrible, at least you won't have my business. That's how it is. So, hopefully I get my coin back sometime soon. I don't know. I'll give him another week before I message him again. Maybe my coin's in the mail. Maybe I'll get it tomorrow. Who knows? But let's see. Like I said, beginning of September is when all this started. We're now going into October 20th, and I don't have my coin or the products to show for it. So if you guys are looking for amazing brush work or amazing razor work, message me and I will give you my strong recommendations as far as who I consider. And if you don't see it on my channel, it's because I particularly don't like the product or don't like the company or stand behind the company. I would never go on my channel and badmouth a person or a company, so I would never give out specific names or companies. It's just not in my nature. I'm not trying to take food out of anyone's mouth or give anyone a bad reputation. But I would definitely not give you my endorsement, even though that may not count for anything. You know, I'm just a normal Joe from New York. Joe from Queens, not Joe from Queens. You know, I'm just a regular Joe making videos here in my bathroom with products that I love and enjoy. So, yeah, people may not care, but I care. So, I'm going to leave that alone and get ready for bed. I just had a terrific shave. Oh man, that feels so nice. And it smells good. The bathroom smells amazing. I know I'm going to wake up tomorrow and my wife is going to be like, man, what's that smell? It smells so good. But I'm rambling on. It was a really great shave, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't bore you. I'm expecting some, you know, thumbs down, but that's just the nature of the beast. I hope you guys enjoy. I feel great. I'm going to continue to make videos. Hopefully I'll make one tomorrow or let's say Sunday night before work. So thank you guys for the subscriptions. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the comments down below. And I'll see you guys on the next shave.